You ever do that? Like, does your lip gloss ever smell good? And you're just like, and you have to remind yourself not to do stuff like that in public because people might be concerned. Hi friends, Erika Tesla here. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for deciding to click on this video. And if you are returning, thank you for coming back. It's so good to have you here today. I thought it would be fun to do a video where I try on some new makeup that I have either purchased or received in PR. I feel very fortunate, guys, that I get quite a few items in PR, especially as a micro influencer, someone who doesn't have an especially large presence on YouTube. I have a decent size following on Instagram, and TikTok is what it is. But with that being said, I've been very appreciative of the brands that do reach out and send me products without obligation to try it out, see how I like it, and share it with you guys. So some of these products I'm trying for the very first time, and right now the only thing I have on my face is like my eyebrows, and I used a very tried and true product for that. It's just the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil. I usually wear shade 4.5 or 5 depending on what's going on. But yeah, I did brows, and so we're gonna go ahead and just jump into it and just chat about the products, chat about whatever else happens to pop up during the course of this video. But I'm gonna start with this Invisible Hydrating Serum Sunscreen because I did have a light face of makeup on prior to filming, and I just literally just like wiped it off and was like, let me start from the beginning. And so this is a broad spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen, and we're gonna see how this goes on. It is white, so it's not like the silicone finish like some sunscreens are, so hopefully this doesn't leave a white cast. But this is supposed to be you know, hydrating and be like a good makeup base, so I'm just gonna try that. It smells sunscreeny, but like pleasant. Like it doesn't have like an overly chemical smell. And this particular sunscreen includes vitamin B5 and hyaluronic acid, which is such a popular ingredient for skincare for good reason. So yeah, I just thought I will start with this and just put this on, and I like how it goes on. It's kind of like a thinner formula, so it's not like thick. I think sometimes with those like thick sunscreens, that's where you run into the issue of the white cast, because it's just so opaque that it's hard for your skin to actually shine through. But I'm medium skin tone, so for me, I'm not really seeing any issues as far as it being like too pale or white or anything like that on my skin. I'm not sure how that would work for somebody who has like a deeper skin tone, but so far so good. I'm really liking it. Okay, so I did a little shopping at Ulta recently, guys, and I wanted to try out the new Serena Williams line, Wyn Beauty. So I didn't pick up everything from that lineup, but I saw it in store. I was really excited. I tried my best to shade match, but I have here the what is this? This is the skin tint. So we're gonna see, and usually skin tints, I have feelings about them because I am a more like medium to full coverage girly, but this is light buildable coverage, so we'll see. And I picked up the shade 270, also called Further, and I like that the names have an inspiring focus behind them. So this is the shade Further, so this is, I think, going to be a pretty decent shade match. And look at this packaging, it's so cute. So it's like very much giving tennis ball colors. And I also picked up the, let's see, the Wyn Beauty Say Everything lipstick. I got 2 shades of the lipstick, and then I also got the concealer to go with this. So I'm going to be trying out some complexion products from Serena. And then what else do we have? So yeah, we're going to try that out. And then I also picked up this Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. And this is water-based, and I think that this, let's see, I think Serena's first ingredient, yeah. So the skin tint and the primer are both water-based. So I'm going to try this I have never tried the e.l.f. primer before, guys. Like it's new to me. I've heard it's a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, which I maybe tried a sample of that like years and years ago. I've been really using other stuff, but I went ahead and picked this up because they had like a full fresh display. So I'm going to try this primer and see how that works with the skin tint. It's a fresh bottle. Come on out. There we go. I'm gonna try this primer, and I can feel that it has some tackiness to it. So hopefully this will help the makeup to adhere to my face. Go ahead and apply the Wyn Beauty Hydrating Skin Enhancing Tint, SPF 30. So I'm gonna have plenty of SPF on my face. That's not gonna be an issue. So it does have a pump. Let's see. Oh, I have to unlock this. Okay, so that's nice. It does have a lock on it, so if you want to travel with it, you don't have to worry about your makeup leaking, so that's always a positive. So I hope that this is the right shade, guys. It might be a little bit light, and let's get my hair. Yeah, so hopefully this will blend in. I might go a shade deeper when my tan comes in. So this is definitely skin tint because I could still see redness coming through, but it says it's buildable. Build this up to get like just a little bit more coverage. And then I do have the concealer, so I'm gonna see how the concealer works with this product. So I'm just tapping that in, and I'm a really big proponent of applying my complexion products with brushes. I have not really used sponges for like cream products in a while. I tend to use a puff or a sponge more so for like powder products. I don't know what that's all about, but I just have been really enjoying my brushes. And this is just an LA girl brush, guys. I need to get my life together and just sit down and wash my brushes. I don't know if you have that same issue. I'm putting some more on this side. So this is definitely a lighter coverage. If you have blemishes or things that you want to cover, it might be worth it to consider doing a little bit of underpainting, a little bit of color correcting before applying this. But if you don't have that issue, this is actually really, it feels really nice going on. And actually, I think I did a pretty decent job with the shade matching, and it is giving my skin some hydration. And I know that for a lot of women and individuals, as we get older, like we want to make sure that we're nourishing our skin. Even if you have like oily skin, it's still important to hydrate and keep the skin refreshed. We don't want to dry our skin out. So this is definitely skin tint. Like I don't see like a huge difference for me personally. I mean, I could just go ahead and keep layering it on, but I just worry that it's going to be too greasy. I don't want my makeup to like slide off of my face, because that is a mistake that I've made before where I'm like, I just put more and more product on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with some concealer, the Wyn Beauty concealer. This is in the shade Believe 225. So again, I have the foundation in 270. I went a little bit lighter with the concealer. And actually, I'm pretty pleased with that shade. This looks pretty promising. And I like to dip it in here too, guys. I have a little bit of depth on this part of my face, and I'm just going in. I'm going to try to spot conceal the areas that are obviously hyperpigmented or looking a little red or inflamed. And I'm just going to try to keep the product minimal and just dab that in. And this is just a real technique. I always say techniques. I don't know why I have a hard time saying Real Techniques, but this is one of my OG brushes, and I'm going in. The concealer is blending in really, really beautifully. Like I am very pleased with the coverage, just first impressions wise. I like how that looks. It looks really, really nice. And I'm just blending this in. and I am pretty happy with the concealer. And I probably will set lightly with a powder at some point. But let me just go ahead and use this. And it's got a nice amount of coverage to it. And we're going to ignore this. I do have a little pimple patch on. I'm not particularly interested in putting makeup on that part of my face right now because I have a little something going on. It happens. And we're just blending that in. And I like how the concealer and the skin tint are working together. So my skin looks very glowy and shiny. What do you guys think of this finish? It's very natural. It's very natural, and that is definitely not what I do day to day, but I just really wanted to try the skin tint and see how I like it. Like this is something I would definitely wear if I'm just like trying to go out the door. I want a little sunscreen protection. I want to look a little bit alive and really have like a no makeup type of day. All right, friends, so the next product I'm gonna go in with is not a new product, but this is just like my Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. And I do like to set under my eye, and I'm just going in with like a very, I'm just going in with a more like a regular Morphe brush, and I'm just adding the powder. I'm just gonna see how the rest of the products perform without trying to set it down, because I don't really think the intention is to like do full face with the Wyn Beauty products. I mean, obviously you can probably add it underneath like a more full coverage product if you wanted to, but I just want to see how it does on its own. But I just know that when I do not set my under eyes, it gets creepy and crazy looking, and that's no offense to the product itself. I have tried to be the girly who's just like fully like boom, put the product on and just go out the door, and then throughout the day I just see like the concealer, whatever it is, just like crinkling up. And I know so many concealers say crease proof. That I just don't think is scientifically possible, because skin folds and creases happen. So the powder just kind of helps keep things in place. So that's what I'm interested in. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put on a little bit of eye primer because I want to do an eye look, and I'm very excited about this next set of product, guys, because Adept Cosmetics recently released a new collab, and you guys probably already know when it's going to be because you've seen it getting posted and shared and all of that really good stuff. But I'm going to show you guys in a second. I'm going to grab that. You wipe my hand. But I picked up the Adept Cosmetics X Amy Loves Makeup collection, you guys, and look at this. This is just like girly glam dreams happening over here. So we have the face palette, which comes with a beautiful mirror, and then we have these 4 blush shades and highlighters. That is absolutely gorgeous. It's so pink, it's so pretty, and I love a cool tone pink. As you guys may or may not know, in one of my previous videos I did a whole video on like pink lipsticks, and I love just like these light pink shades, especially for summertime. So I'm very excited about that. And then here is the palette. It is so cute, guys. We have this like glittery finish, and look inside of that. I mean, is that not stunning? So I thought about doing a dedicated video, but I have just really been super crunched for time with like family obligations, kids activities. If you have had your weekends overtaken by youth sports, please leave me a comment down below, because we are always on the go. Someone always has a soccer game. So I just try to get in as much content filming as I can when I have the chance, because, you know, of course my kids are going to be the priority. But I wanted to share with you guys how excited I am for this. So I haven't even swatched it yet. So we're just gonna like start going in with colors and just doing something fun. So I'm not gonna probably go too elaborate as much as I might want to, but I'm really keen to try this like blue shade called Mi Amor. And you guys, I met Amy at Creators and Friends, and she is an absolute doll. She's one of the sweetest people. She's so kind, just very gentle spirit, if I could describe her that way. And I'm just really, really happy for her. And I know she recently got engaged, so congratulations on like everything. Like 2024 is definitely her year. She's doing amazing things, and she does a lot of reviews on indie makeup, and she has a fantastic channel. And so I'm really happy for her. So when I saw that this palette was going to be released, I was like, yes. And I enjoy Adept as a brand in general. So even before meeting Amy, I have had quite good luck and enjoyed Adept Cosmetics products. Oh my gosh, this is such, oh my gosh, this is such a gorgeous shade of blue. Like, this has such a stunning undertone. I love shades like that have like a little bit of complexity to them. Like, it's just a very interesting shade. At some point, I want to do a video just rounding up my Adept Cosmetics palettes because it's a brand I really enjoy. I do have a code with them, guys. It is code Erika, and you can get 10% off your Adept Cosmetics purchases. You don't have to use my code. They actually have a list of codes, I think, under the products in their lineup. So if you wanted to get some money off and there's a specific content creator you want to support, you can just go to their website when you're like making a purchase and they list it, which I really appreciate, because some brands, you're like, I know there's a code, but you don't know because there's so many people that have a code and sometimes you just can't remember or keep track of it. So I really like that they have a list. I'm very appreciative to be on that list of content creators who has a code for you. And if you decide to purchase anything, please just get a little bit of money off. It, like I said, doesn't have to be me, it could be anybody, but I really enjoy their palettes and I'm so happy that I picked this up. Just dipping into this blue shade already, I'm like, this is really pretty, very, very stunning. And now, Adept usually is on the shimmer heavy side, so we will get into the shimmers. But yeah, I did purchase this, by the way, so this was not PR, but happy to purchase this collection and add it to my lineup of Adept products. I have a couple of Adept videos on my channel, guys, if you want to check those out. But this is, I think, going to be another banger. Like, Amy did her thing. And y'all are like, Erika is one shade, but this is beautiful. Like, it's just applying really beautifully. I have shared with you guys my struggles with the textured eyelids. Like, you can see here, I have to really like dab the product in and it's going in. It's not patchy. They did a nice job with this matte formula. I'm like obsessed. Like, I could stop here, but I'm not going to. So again, this shade is called Mi Amor. And if you watch Amy's video, she talks about her inspiration behind the color story and why she chose the colors that she did. And I had someone mention to me in a comment that mattes, like, they all look brown. They're really not. I could see tonally the similarities, but these are very distinct shades. And I think that these are shades, if you are medium and deep skin toned, you're gonna have a lot of luck with these colors, which is, it's a nice feeling to have, to know like I could pick up a palette and have shades that will work for me, because some pale pastels can wash you out or look ashy, especially with that white base. But these are really, so far, this blue shade, which I would say is like the most unique matte in the palette, that's going on very pigmented, very beautifully. I'm impressed so far. Now I'm gonna go in to my color switch, the Sigma switch that I have over here off to the side, and I'm using just a rougher brush. This is the 01 brush. It's like a fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with, this is a hard choice. I'm gonna go in with the shade Billion Much, and it's hard to put anything over this blue. It's so pretty, but I'm gonna just try to like, isolate it to this little segment of my eyelid because I just want to deepen the outer V just a touch. I don't want to go too dark for this particular look, but I'm going to deepen that just a tad, and I'm going in with my little tap and swipe technique here to get the color in, and I feel like I'm getting a very nice gradient. That's really, really nice. I am really, really happy with how this is going on so far. And I'm gonna keep this look pretty simple, so I'm gonna apply a little bit more of this shade because we're just trying this out. I just want you guys to get a little bit of something something on this palette if you haven't seen too much of this yet, although I think there's quite a few lovely reviews up already. So I'm just throwing my hat in the ring here and just showing you guys. I love how easy this is, and I'm really enjoying the process of just putting these eyeshadows on. Like, it's so pretty. Okay, and now comes the difficult part, my friends, because I'm gonna add a little shimmer, and there's a couple of shades that are contenders right now. There's the shade Lavender, Vibes, Pisces. Oh my gosh, this is hard. This is really hard. This shade Caramel is looking really wow. And Vibes, kind of like a really pretty gunmetal shade. And then we have Lavender. That's pretty, okay, so I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna go ahead and put Caramel on this part. Oh my God, that feels like wet. That's incredible. Adept. Look at you. Look at you doing your thing. So this is beautiful. And what's cool about these palettes is that they are, like, the shades are magnetic. So you can go in with, I would recommend using a tool of some sort to pop the shades out if you want to, like, mix and match and customize. And I'm just putting this shimmer on, guys, and I'm going to go ahead and put on the shade Vibes, like, over here to deepen it up a little bit. And I am applying with my finger. That is usually how it's recommended you apply your shimmers from Adept. Of course, you can do whatever you like, but that is really, really beautiful. They're blending together nicely. And this shade Lavender is just really fun. So I'm just going to tap that in here. And I might go back in with the brush just to kind of give me a little more precision because, you know, I have healthy fingers. And I feel like these little divots here that, like, you can't really see it on screen, but like my eyes are a little set back. And so sometimes it makes it hard to get product like in there, like really in there. So I'm going to go ahead and take this Rephr 28 brush, and I'm going to take that and try to get Lavender placed where I really want it to go. And that is giving me a very beautiful diffused look. I really like how that's coming together. It's really bright and really stunning. So here we are, we have very light foundation on, and we're just going full tilt with the eye look. But again, we're just trying out new stuff and seeing how we like it. And I really like that so far. Now, I think for the bottom part, I'm going to take this, I'm going to take my Rephr 3 brush, which is a pencil brush, and I'm going to try this shade Scrunchy. And I'm going to put that on the bottom here and pull that in. And that's going on really, really nicely. And I could just like pull it up a little bit and give myself like a little bit of a reverse cat eye situation. And again, on the other side. And yeah, oh my gosh, Amy, you did a great job. I'm having a lot of fun. I don't know about you guys, but makeup is like my therapy. It just makes me feel happy. And I'm just gonna pull that out a little bit more. And then I'm gonna go in with Mi Amor, which is that beautiful blue, and put that on the inner part and just blend those together. And they're They're being very nice to each other. So let me know if you guys are interested in a dedicated video. At some point, I am going to try to get like full swatches up either in short form content or on Instagram. But I really just wanted to start playing with this because I think a curse that some content creators have is like you don't want to touch your stuff until it's like photographed and you have like the pictures and stuff, and then you're just sitting there with stuff and it's piling up, and you don't get to really like showcase it the way that you would like to. And especially since this is not like my full-time job, it's really tough to sometimes keep up. But I really wanted to share with you guys this palette. I got it a couple of days ago. It came really fast. One thing I love about Adept is like their shipping is quick. It's really, really nice how fast their shipping goes up. So I'm gonna curl my lashes, friends, and I don't have any new, actually, you know what? Let me not play around. I did get a new mascara from Pacifica. They sent me a mascara to try. This is their Dream Big Lash Extending 7-in-1 mascara, and it claims to amplify your lashes with natural plant fibers. And this is in the shade Black Magic. I'm literally just opening this one up for the very first time. I'm going to show you guys this mascara. And oh, it's so cute. It has unicorns on it. So I'm over here living my best My Little Pony fantasy right now. So let's try this mascara and see how we like it. That's nice. It's very natural. That's one thing about Pacifica products. You're gonna get that natural look. So I am over here mixing and matching like full glam eyeshadow looks with like some natural products. I am probably gonna put some lashes on, but I did wanna see what I thought about this mascara. And my first impression is that it is fine. This is definitely not anything like, oh, wow factor, like the way I would feel with like, say, the YSL Lash Clash mascara. But this is like a easy, like this would be like a really good one for like vacation, day out, beach type thing. Because you want, you know, if you want like a lower key type of look. I know it says dream big, but I'm dreaming medium right now. So I'm just adding that mascara. And I have to say the component is really cute. I mean, who doesn't love a unicorn? So they have the packaging down. There's some stuff from Pacifica that they've sent me that I've really been very pleasantly surprised by. Like, I was never a bronzing drop girly, and they sent me some bronzing drops a while back. It was still kind of midwinter here, and I didn't realize how much life my skin needed because I was looking, it was looking a little bit sallow, a little bit jaundiced. Okay, so I'm going to do some liner and some lashes, and I'll be back and we'll play around with some other products. I went ahead and put some lashes, some liner on, and I'm feeling pretty good about the eye look. And then I just went in with this gel liner. It's a Wet n Wild one from a while ago from their Little Twin Stars collection. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of like the ColourPop cream gel liners. And it's just such a cute little, I think, accent to the eye look. So I'm going to go ahead with, I'm going to use Amy's palette, her face palette here. And you guys, these shades are so pretty. And I think for this look, I'm going to go in with the shade Cupid, which is this very pretty coral shade. It's the matte, and then I'm going to top it with one of the shimmer shades. And I'm just using a Rephr 24 brush to apply this. And I already like how this is going on. Oh, that's super pigmented. And if you guys have seen Amy and her channel, you know, like she has a lighter complexion. And so for her to be able to get this pigmentation and understand like variety, I really appreciate that, because there are a lot of brands and a lot of companies out there that are really on the struggle bus when it comes to creating ranges that suit a variety of skin tones. Like, that is really beautiful. And I'm not even going in with the super heavy hand. So if you do have a lighter complexion, keep in mind you might want to go in with a light hand. That is so pretty. And I can still see my freckles because, again, I'm wearing a skin tint. But I think this is going on that very nicely. and it's giving like very healthy glow. And I'm gonna actually take a little bit of Mishka, which is the lighter pink, and I'm gonna take that over the coral shade Cupid, and I'm mixing them, and I'm really liking this effect. I really like this. I have been on a blush kick, guys. I recently posted some short form content with the LYS Beauty blush sticks, which are super pigmented. I love that formula, very long wearing. And I was like, maybe I'm doing too much, but I actually really liked how it looked. Like, it brought my skin to life. So that's such a beautiful combination right there, like putting those together. I really like it. Just again, ignore my little patch. We're not even gonna see that when I put my hair down. And that is really stunning. We're gonna add a little bit more here. And again, I can see my freckles. They look really cute today. So I really like that. And then we have these two gorgeous highlighter shades. Athena is like a little bit more of the icy, like an icy pink. And then Aries is a little bit deeper. And I'm gonna dab some Aries on. That is really pretty. So there's Aries, really Shimmer City, and then I'm going to take Athena on the other side so you guys can see it. And that's like way more icy. That's way more icy. It's still really pretty, but this is a shade that I will have to like diffuse, but it's really pretty. And you could use this if this is too icy for your taste. This is the kind of shade that I would use as like an inner corner highlight or on the brow bone even, to just add a little dimension. But I'm gonna go in with Aries and like put that on top of this one. Like, I'm gonna be so shiny, guys, but we're just trying stuff out. It's very smooth. It's super smooth. I really like, and I'm gonna take some Athena, put that on here and mix these two together. And shiny, really pretty. Oh my gosh. That's stunning. And I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of Cupid and Mishka and blend those in. Just a light touch, just to make it a little bit more seamless. But we're just trying out and demoing. I probably would apply it a little bit differently, guys, if I were just like going out, but I want you guys to see like how the shades look on my face. So this is the face palette, and it is Shine City. It's beautiful. And I don't think like it's overemphasizing my texture. It does have like a little bit more of like a glittery effect. So if you're not so sure about that, maybe consider like your personal preference when it comes to highlighters. But I quite like it. I think this is going to be such a pretty palette to pull out for the summertime, because like the blush shades just give you a really blushed effect. So I'm going to take my little hair clips out. And these are so cute, guys. These are from Sigma. We got these at Creators and Friends, among the other beautiful, generous gifts that they gave us. And I've really been liking it because when I put the wig on, it's nice to just click it, you know, clip it back and keep it moving. So here we have these blushes and the blush palette. That is so pretty. Okay. And like the eye look at these shimmers. Look at that shine. Like, it just, the first swipe, I just felt like I'm putting liquid on my eyes. It's beautiful. I love the Adept formula so much. Okay, so now let's get into some lip products, guys, because we're almost done with the full face. So I picked up two Wyn Beauty Lipsticks. I have the shade Whisper and I have the shade Shout. I love that they're opposites of each other and they fit each other, because Whisper is a very soft shade. Okay, so it's like a softer pink shade. This is like a very natural color. Like, this would be close to like my lip color, but a little bit more rich and saturated. And then we have this shade Shout, which is this really pretty hot pink. It's giving me like candy yum yum vibes. And I'm not sure which one to put on. So I was really drawn to the shade Shout. It might be a lot for this eye look, but that's the beauty of lipstick. You can take it off if you don't like it. I should have prepped my lips, because they need a little scrubbing to be fair to the product, but the color is stunning. That is such a pretty shade of pink. I don't know that I would wear it with this eye look specifically, But Serena, you did your thing. And again, I love the packaging. This is just like summer in a tube right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off because my lips are a little crusted, and I'm sorry guys, like I should have done a lip scrub. I should have done a lip scrub, but it's just one of those things. It's like I had a little time to film, better make it happen. So here we are, and I'm taking that off. I'm gonna go in with the shade Whisper, which I think is gonna fit this eye look and this whole vibe in general. That is really nice. It's very natural and it's smooth. It's a matte finish, but it's emollient, it's creamy, it feels comfortable. The scent, it's not really scented. It's like lips. I don't know if it makes sense. It just smells like lipstick. Like it doesn't have like a overtly vanilla or sweet or even floral smell. And actually I prefer no scent to something that's like overly floral. Like I can do vanilla scents, no problem. But I think that that is really, really pretty. It Cosmetics sent me a package, guys, and I have some stuff that I want to try from them. It's not going to fit into this video, but they did send me their Confidence in a Serum gloss. And this has a 90% hydration base. So again, if you have dry lips, if you have dry skin, those hydrating products are really nice. I tend to look for hydrating ingredients in my makeup and my lip wear. This is the shade Self-Worth. So I think it's gonna pair really nicely with Serena's lipstick. If I can open it, open up. Okay, oh my gosh. That was a workout, guys. And, that smells sweet. It smells kind of fruity. So I'm gonna, it's almost like a perfect one-to-one match with the lipstick from Serena, but I wanted a little shine to my lips because they were looking a little bit flat, and these are really nice together. It works out. Like Serena's lipstick doesn't really have a scent because this does have a scent, but they're a really nice combo. And again, this is me trying these products for the first time, just straight out of the box with you guys and just seeing how I like it. Really, really comfortable. Wow, I'm impressed. It smells good. Okay, who does that? I'm such a weirdo. Do you ever do that? Like, does your lip gloss ever smell good and you're just like, and you have to remind yourself not to do stuff like that in public because people might be concerned. They might be concerned about your well-being, but that's something that, leave it to me, I would do that. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think of this look, just trying out these new products that some I've picked up, some I have received, and I'll try to list as much of everything, if not everything, in the description box below for you guys. If you decide to purchase anything and I have a code for it, I will share my code in the description box. If I have an affiliate link, I will also share that. I like to just let you guys know, when you use my affiliate links and my codes, it really helps my channel. You do not have to, you're not under any obligation, but basically how it works is if I get a little bit of change, a little bit of money from codes and things like that you guys use, you save some money and I get a little bit of extra that I then reinvest into this channel so that I can try new products out and that kind of thing. So anything that you feel comfortable doing, I really appreciate it. I really mean that sincerely, and so I'm grateful to you, and actually all of your support means a lot to me. So anything that you do to support this channel, including liking this video, I'm grateful for. Leaving me a comment, I really appreciate, so please say hi in the comments down below, and please consider subscribing to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. I would love to know what you thought about the products in this video. If there's anything that you want me to do a more in-depth review on, I'll try to follow up on some things. I do want to talk about like monthly favorites more often on my channel, just because there are some things that I just don't always get a chance to follow up in a dedicated video. So I'd like to maybe do a roundup at some point. So if there's something in particular you want to know how it worked out, just say hi and leave me a comment, and I do read the comments, and I appreciate everyone that just, even if you say hi, like, it's just so nice. It's been so wonderful to feel like I'm building a community here and to connect with people. And I have some incredible people who have just been just so wonderful to me, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I really, really do. So I could just go on and on about how awesome you guys are, but I will let you continue on with whatever you have going on today, which I hope you're having a good day. And I so appreciate you spending some time with me and hanging out, chatting about makeup. I hope to see you soon, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.